Alright, I have some pretty cool figures to show. Now, before I'd gotten my Cosmic States Fourze, I was just looking for a figure of him, and I happened upon these guys that were only $5, which I thought was pretty crazy for how much some of these guys go for. I'll start out with this guy here. It's Chida Nick from Sentai Gobusters. And essentially he's a robot that can turn into a bike, which is kind of obvious by how he looks. But he is electronic. Unfortunately, that part doesn't work that well. I might be able to fix him, but I'm not sure. Because there was kind of a corroded battery in him, and I don't know, it might have leaked into the circuitry or something. But yeah, I'd seen a video on this guy at one point. He has like, I think 20 phrases or something like that. But he also moves a lot more than I thought, because he can move out to the side and his arms can move all the way around. He has pretty good articulation on his head. And his feet can kind of move back and forth. But yeah, I didn't think he was too bad of a figure. Most the Power Ranger stuff or Sentai stuff I have is, all American stuff essentially. Alright. Next one here is Elecstate Fourze. He doesn't have his weapon or any modules or anything, but I thought it was pretty cool to get him like this. Because he would have 3 modules, and he would have this electricity rod. But yeah, it's pretty much all the same articulation my Cosmic States one does. But yeah, it's pretty darn cool. And I like kind of it's just kind of clear over sort of reflective parts of his eyes, but it does really well in reflection like that. And they actually do, I didn't point it out, I don't think, on the Cosmic States one, that it actually shows the proper levers that he would have in there, the switches. Oh man, I'm really excited about these kind of figures, and the fact that I got these guys pretty dirt cheap, in my opinion. And this guy is from KamenRider Wizard, and this is KamenRider Beast Hyper Mode. And he has pretty much a lot of the same articulation, except he has these has a bit more screws in the back, but he has a lot nicer, more cleaner, no spaces in between his legs. And he has reflective eyes, except for they're not, clear like Fourze's are. Because you can even see kind of, Fourze's are just on, ball joints, and you can see spots in between them. So he can pull up pretty far, having these kind of joints. And it can still have a wide range of motion. And of course his feet can move an angle, but they can't point out like Fourze's can. But you can see his Chimera Hyper Ring there, and his normal Beast Ring. Wow, my camera has a really bad problem with focusing. But yeah, pretty much his belt's closed, and he puts this one in the side to become normal Beast, which is kind of black with some gold. And then he uses this ring to become this form by putting it into the other side. And he's got a ring holder for all the rings. And pretty much his Chimera spirit pretty much likes to feed on the power of bad guys, so he tends to consume them when they get defeated. But yeah, I thought I would show these guys off together, because they pretty much came together. And I was definitely, man, I couldn't believe, like, yeah, there was a little bit of shipping, but $5. $5 for figures that are probably, $20 on their own. Not quite sure about this guy, but, he's maybe 10, 15. I'm not for sure. But yeah, I'm just pretty hyped for a lot of these figures. And I have a lot of them. I haven't even shown all the Elecstate ones that I have just yet. I'm kind of bummed that Fourze can't... Oh, I didn't do it in the other video. That usually puts his... for like a main pose, he puts his, like, fist straight up, kind of out to the side. Kind of like this, but not quite, because his arms would be straight out, kind of at an angle like this. Because he's such a excited KamenRider, for the most point. Well, this guy's kind of edgy and brooding, but still a pretty good guy. Because he's like a side character in the KamenRider Wizard series. Which I wouldn't mind having a figure of Wizard, but, well, it would depend on what I could get them for. But yeah. So till next time, I'll see you guys later.